back to the SUPES channel. My name is Matthew Ramos, and on this channel I aim to entertain, inform, and inspire using the topic of discussion as always, which is superheroes! Guys, oh my god, dude. Spider-Man 3 is turning out to be one of the biggest movies of all time, no doubt about it. And today we got some more information. As if we didn't get enough information yesterday regarding Spider-Man 3 with the confirmation of Alfred Molina coming back to reprise his role as Doc Ock in Spider-Man 3, as well as, you know, a ton of people are reporting that Tobey's back, Andrew's back, Kristen Dunst, the original Mary Jane, and Emma Stone is back as Gwen Stacy. What is freaking happening? But to top it all off, right now, it's being reported by a very reliable news source, Charles Murphy. He's a very reliable source in leaking Marvel information regarding everything happening with the Marvel movies and the Disney Plus shows. He's a very reliable source. He is now reporting that Charlie Cox's Daredevil is coming back for Spider-Man 3. Right before we get into breaking down all of this crazy news, guys, make sure to hit that bell notification on my channel to get notified when these videos go up. Now, without further ado, let's break down Charlie Cox returning as Daredevil for Spider-Man 3. Guys, I don't even know how to freaking feel right now, dude. Like, oh my gosh, we're getting so much in such a short amount of time. And this means that Marvel and Sony are preparing to make their announcement to give us that first look at Spider-Man 3, where all of this is going to get confirmed. And again, even more stuff will probably get confirmed. But I think the announcement, it will probably go down tomorrow at Disney Investor Day, because so much information about this movie is getting leaked everywhere. We got Alfred Molina coming back as Doc Ock. You know, it's being reported by multiple outlets that Tobey's back, Andrew's back, the original Mary Jane, Kristen Dunst, and Emma Stone are coming back as Gwen Stacy. And now it's being reported that Charlie Cox is coming back as Daredevil for Spider-Man 3. And you know, the hashtag Save Daredevil was trending on Twitter a couple weeks back. At the end of November, once Marvel got the rights to Daredevil back from Netflix, because after the end of this November, Marvel finally got the rights back to Daredevil, and now Marvel can choose to use the character in the movies. And it looks like they're bringing Charlie Cox back as Daredevil, which is something we've all been asking for, and especially for something like Spider-Man 3, where it makes sense. They're not just shoehorning him into the movie. His introduction makes sense. After the events of Spider-Man Far From Home, where Peter's secret identity is revealed to the world, Peter's gonna need a lawyer to clear his name. Who better than Matt Murdock? You know, I was also looking on Twitter, and it looks like Kevin Feige was considering using Jennifer Walters, which is She-Hulk, but he felt that it's a lot better if he uses Matt Murdock, because it just fits the dynamic way better. The dynamic between Daredevil and Peter Parker is something that's so iconic, and that is something we would rather see much more than a dynamic between She-Hulk and Spider-Man. So now it looks like they're bringing Charlie Cox back as Daredevil, and one of the things that really gets me super excited about this is because the tone that Daredevil brings to the party. Daredevil isn't your casual Marvel character where he brings like a lighthearted tone to the party. It's all smiles, even though they could be going through hell. He can make jokes. No, Daredevil isn't that guy. Even if everything's going well, Daredevil is still the dark, brooding character, and he brings that to the party, and that's something I want to see with Spider-Man 3. I want to see a darker tone on this movie. I want to see things get very serious, and Daredevil will definitely bring that serious tone to the party. Another thing too is that just seeing Daredevil and Spider-Man interact on the big screen, oh my gosh, what is freaking happening? Marvel is not holding back with Spider-Man 3. And I've said this in the past, and I'll say it again. If you for a second thought that Marvel was done after Endgame, that they should reboot, where are you now? Where are you now? I want to see you stay consistent. Stay consistent, because, you know, Avengers Endgame came out last year, and Marvel is already setting up to do something even bigger than Endgame. Because here, not only are you bringing 3 different generations of fans by bringing back Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and then assembling them with Tom Holland's Spider-Man, but you're also bringing in the Daredevil fans now. And, you know, Daredevil was such a great show on Netflix. It was such a shame that it got canceled. And of course, it got canceled due to the fact that Disney was launching their own streaming service with Disney Plus. Because season 3 of Daredevil was God tier. It was freaking amazing. We all loved it. And now to see Charlie Cox return as Daredevil, it opens the doors up. It opens the doors up for my boy Jon Bernthal to return as Punisher. Am I right? I mean, the fact that now they're bringing Charlie Cox back from the Netflix Marvel universe, now they're bringing him over to the mainstream movies, why can't they do that with Punisher? Because Jon Bernthal is ready to come back as Punisher. And we're all ready to see Jon Bernthal come back as Punisher. I love him so much. You guys know Punisher is one of my favorite shows. And, you know, out of all of the Marvel Netflix heroes, Jon Bernthal's Punisher is just God tier for me. Like, he was born to play that role. Just, he brings it. He is the Punisher. And if now I'm just, in my head, it's just like, all right, if Marvel plans on continuing to use the Punisher for like a Midnight Suns movie with Blade and Moon Knight, dude, bring back Jon Bernthal, bro. He's ready. He is so perfect. And man, it just gets me excited because if they ever choose to use Punisher in the movies, which I feel they will, then that means Jon Bernthal's coming back. And now that Charlie Cox is back as Daredevil in Spider-Man 3, there's light at the end of the tunnel for someone like Jon Bernthal. And maybe even Luke Cage and Iron Fist and Jessica Jones. Who knows? But right now, Daredevil is what makes the most sense to enter the movies first with Spider-Man 3. Because again, Peter needs his lawyer. You have Matt Murdock there. And then you also have Daredevil getting involved with the things happening with Peter Parker's other life as Spider-Man. So guys, this announcement is just so insane. I'm in freaking shock right now with everything that's just coming at us so fast. My body just can't handle it. And now it's a freaking waiting game. Now, like I've said in the past, now we're just waiting on Marvel and Sony to make the official announcement. That's going to confirm all of these different things that are being reported. And I think that announcement will happen tomorrow at Disney Investor Day. But again, if it doesn't, then it'll be happening very, very soon. Because the reason all of these things are getting leaked and reported now is because the announcement is happening very, very soon. So with that being said, make sure to hit that bell notification on my channel to get notified for when things like this go down in real time. And I'll make sure to update you guys as soon as it freaking happens. So thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know in the comment section down below. What about Charlie Cox returning as Daredevil in Spider-Man 3 excites you the most? Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys next time.